Hello everyone, and welcome to the Heart Echo channel. Today, I want to share a story with you. It's a true story, and it's my story. It's about loss, about hunger, about a small act of kindness, and how family can find us in the most unexpected ways. 7 years ago, my life was very different. I was a widower, raising my son completely on my own. My wife had passed away suddenly, and just like that, our world was turned upside down. It wasn't easy, not by a long shot. But we managed, we built routines, found a new kind of stability, and held on to the love we still had. We had each other, and that was enough. One Saturday afternoon, my son and I went to our favorite riverside café. It was our little tradition, a small moment of peace in our busy week. The sun was shining, ducks were swimming in the pond, and everything felt normal. And that's when I saw them, two little girls. They were twins, maybe 6 years old. Dressed in sweet matching dresses, they were standing quietly near the tables, not playing or laughing like other kids. They were just watching. Watching people eat. My heart sank a little. There was a stillness about them, a seriousness that didn't belong on the faces of children so young. They started going from table to table, their voices small but clear. "Can we eat with you?" they would ask, so politely. And every single time, the answer was a quick, dismissive, "No." Then they reached the table right next to ours. I heard one of them say, her voice barely a whisper, "We're really hungry." That simple sentence just broke me. It hit me right in the chest. All I could see was my own son's face, in the months after his mother died. I remembered that look of confusion, that fragility. I remembered how big and cruel the world can feel to a child when they're hurting. I knew I couldn't just sit there. I had to do something. So, I leaned over and called out, trying to keep my voice gentle. "Curse, would you like to eat with us?" You should have seen their eyes. They lit up like I'd just handed them the entire world on a silver platter. It was a simple yes, but it felt like so much more. They came over to our table, and we ordered them whatever they wanted. We ate, we talked, and for the first time that day, I saw them smile. They were just kids, full of life and stories. Once their hunger was gone, that one lunch wasn't the end of it. It couldn't be. I couldn't just send them away, knowing they might be hungry again tomorrow. So, that lunch turned into a trip to the grocery store. I told them to fill the cart with anything they needed. Seeing their faces as they picked out cereal and milk was a reward in itself. And that grocery trip led to me meeting their mother. I went with them to help carry the bags to their small apartment. I found a woman who was completely exhausted, but her love for her daughters was fierce and undeniable. She was working 2 jobs, over 80 hours a week, and still falling behind. She wasn't lazy or careless. She was a mother, fighting an impossible battle, all alone. So, I started helping where I could. A ride here, a bag of groceries there. What started as help slowly, naturally, turned into friendship. We started talking, sharing our stories, our struggles, our hopes. My son and her daughters became inseparable. Our 2 broken families started to lean on each other, finding strength in our shared experiences. And over time, that deep friendship blossomed into love. Today, those 2 little girls who were once hungry strangers are now vibrant, happy teenagers. My son, who was once an only child, now has 2 incredible sisters he adores. And their mother, the strong, amazing woman I met on one of her hardest days, is now my wife. Our home is full of laughter, chaos, and so much love. We are a family, blended and beautiful, forged from a moment of shared humanity. All of it, this incredible life I have now, started with a single, heartbreaking question: "Can we eat with you?" And a simple, life-changing answer: yes. Thank you so much for listening to my story today. If it touched your heart, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more stories that connect us all. See you next time.